So I was at work the other day, and I know we talked about this in one of our past episodes, but the fucking George Lopez theme song started playing at my job.
Okay.
And I was so like the second I heard the first like I literally like stopped in my track and I was like, this can't be real.
No, right.
Like it took like some like PTSD formed in my fucking body where I heard that theme song and I like froze in my tracks. And I looked around to see if anyone else noticed, and it didn't have an effect on anyone else.
Yeah, no one's really just thinking of lowrider like that. I
No,
like
and it like
just lowrider coursing through your veins.
I think what we said last time is correct. Like I think it has left like a stain on our lives.
Stain on our lives. It's it's that nostalgic effect.
It
Shout out to our second episode, by the way.
If you haven't watched it, go check it out. It won't be in the description, but it will be in this playlist.
Exactly. It wasn't intentional with my words. It just so happened to be that way. But go ahead.
And yeah, it kind of just hit me. I stopped in my tracks, and I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I've never like considered that song to be like an actual song. Like I've only ever associated
an actual song.
Yeah, like I've only ever associated it with like George Lopez.
Yeah.
Right, but it's like a song.
It is actually a song.
That's like you're not going to turn on the radio and hear the iCarly theme song.
I was trying to do it, but then I
immediately forgot.
I immediately forgot.
But yeah, like
every nation.
I forget that like it's its own song and it's not just the George Lopez theme.
Yeah.
So like you could listen to Lowrider anytime you want.
You could just casually just do that whenever you feel like.
Anytime you want, and I guess that never really occurred to me, like
that it would just play.
That it could just play at
randomly, like
on a radio, or like
right.
I guess on a Spotify playlist or something.
Right, because you just automatically associate it with George Lopez. Like
yeah, why it has to be.
It should just be there.
Like if you asked me what the song's name was, I would say George Lopez theme song. Obviously, I know it's Lowrider, but I don't know. Like,
yeah. I mean, I hear you, and because it's not like you're hearing the Full House theme song on the radio.
Yeah, like
whatever happens.
Yeah, I'd probably be more surprised, but like, yeah, it just kind of froze me in my tracks, and that was a weird experience for me. I feel like in my entire life, I've never heard it anywhere other than as the intro.
I feel like I heard it maybe like a couple times in my life outside of watching the show, but I don't know. Yeah.
It was a strange day. It was a strange night. I feel like the rest of my night was thrown off because of it.
Yeah, it just really threw you off.
I was just, number one, it was stuck in my head after that, which is annoying. Number two, it was just like, was that real? Like, did that happen?
It's like you're in an alternate universe.
Yeah, I'm just like, there's no way. And like the fact that no one else recognized it as like the meme song, like,
right.
I don't know. Because like normally, like if something like that were to happen, where like a meme song played or like just something noteworthy, like I feel like my coworkers would normally be like, "Hey, remember that from this?" But like the George Lopez theme played, and like nobody acknowledged it at all. Like I was trying to take customers with like a straight face. I was like, "Hey, what are you having today?" And like,
I'm having the Lowrider.
Yeah, I'm like if someone said that to me, I think I would have like passed out. Like I would have been so scared.
You have the what?
You're having the.
I have the number 2 actually.
What's your name? George Lopez. It's like fuck. Yeah, it was
and then 5 minutes later, George Lopez just comes walking in.
If George Lopez walked into where I work, like I think I'd lose my shit. Not even like as a fan. I think I'd just be like,
would that make you pass out then?
No, probably not. But
your song just played, bro.
I think the whole time I'd be like, okay, I've talked about you like twice on this podcast already, and now you're walking into my job. Like, are you trying to find me? Like, do you have something to like? Did you see the podcast? Like, I'd be a little concerned if like a third time. You might be
one of our 16 subscribers.
Hey, if George Lopez is watching this, first of all,
shout out to you.
thanks, I guess. Second of all, like, get out of my life. You've haunted me for years.
I think you've haunted all of us without, especially if just insert the fucking electro image from Shark Boy Lava Girl, because that's a pretty haunting image in its own right. It's crazy.
Shocking.
I honestly forgot, but there's like this one line that stands out, like out of the many, like
Yeah.
I guess kind of one-liners he says in the movie.
He does have a lot of those.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Very
of those.
quippy.
Quippy
TV electric man.
Right.
Very strange character. All I remember from that movie is dream, 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 dream.
Around the corner. Around the corner. And this is around the corner.
Around the corner.
Around the corner.
Around the corner.
Yeah, this is around the corner.
Around the corner.
You know. This is around the corner, baby.
Around the corner. We are around the corner. Around the corner.
Yeah, this is fucking around the corner. You know what's up. Come on. That's it. You just know. This is around the corner. No, see. Around.
You believe that was fucking Taylor Lautner?
That's insane.
And then 3 years later, he's fucking
He's
the wolf in
hot wolf man
in fucking Twilight. It's
who's
like
in love with Bella's newborn daughter, and that's cool.
yeah, I just like because he was like what 18, 19 in this fucking Twilight movie. The fact that he was like what 15 and when he was doing or 14 when he was doing Shark Boy Lava Girl, and he went
Yeah.
from
He hit puberty real hard.
crazy.
He fucking that shit hit him like a truck.
I don't know. It was like kind of like you, bro, in a sense. Like you go from this like fucking short kid in high school, and then a year later, you're like you grow like a foot taller. I don't know how.
Yeah, I grew a foot in a year, and it hurt real bad.
Yeah,
And-
I mean that's where all the back problems, I guess.
It may have started there. It did hurt a lot, like to the point where I would go to the doctor, and the doctor would be like, "Yeah, it's growing pains." I'd be like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Growing pains?" But I guess it hurt a lot. Like I had chest
Yeah.
pains all the time,
Just pains.
stomach pain, like every part of my body was hurting a little bit.
Yeah,
So because in freshman year of high school, I was 4'11", and
it's true. He was.
by the by the
You
end of
wouldn't
high
believe
school,
it. Like I was taller than him at one point,
You
but now I feel like you guys. Oh, you kind of have seen us stand up, but anyways,
you've seen enough.
seen enough.
You've seen.
But the point is, he's taller than me, and
I went from 4'11" at the beginning of high school to like 6 foot at the end of high school, and then I went back down to 5'10" because of my scoliosis. It's real fun, but yeah, that's puberty for you, huh?
That's puberty. I just managed to stay the same height for a good portion of my life, so
That's how it goes.
that's how it goes, I guess.
Okay, so welcome back. I'm Justin,
Danny over here.
and this is Around the Corner,
Around the corner, baby.
episode 6.
Episode 6 now.
Episode 6. It's crazy. It's been a while.
It is crazy.
Got a lot of love. As we mentioned earlier, we're at 16 subscribers.
16 subscribers.
To keep the numbers rolling. That's 16 more people than I expected, or I guess 14 excluding us, but
Yeah, and just to be able to get those 14 other subscribers within the matter of like a month and a half ish.
feels great,
Of doing
man.
the pod, it is definitely a great feeling, and we really appreciate the support. Keep it coming, and new episodes coming every week, every Friday. As you know already, we're just right around the corner.
Speaking of right around the corner, made a little trip to my deli and got us a new C4 flavor to try
Keep
today.
the big going.
So today we've got not a green can that's going to go invisible and cost me hours of editing. That's
No more masking.
That's the actual flavor name, not a green can. No, it's orange slice.
Orange slice.
I'm not a big fan of orange, so I don't know how I'm going to feel about this one.
I feel like it's just gonna taste like an orange slice.
It's probably just going to be orange flavored. I like orange soda.
I like orange usually anything.
I generally don't like orange flavored things. I like orange soda, so hopefully this will taste kind of like that.
I did mention my favorite color is orange, right? At some point.
I think we have,
I
yeah.
think we did in
We
one
talked about like
episode.
the mic colors.
If we didn't already, which I feel like you did in one episode.
Orange,
Yeah.
purple, Mr. Purple Turtle. and Mr. Orange Man.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't have like.
You don't have a
definitely not
name
Mr.
like that.
Orange Man, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, not that one.
Yeah.
Let's get another can opening ASMR for this
Let's do it.
week.
Let's
See
do
how
it.
that goes. Let's see. I'll hold the mic with my knees.
Oh yeah,
That was beautiful.
that was really cool.
That might have been better than last week's.
It was
honestly,
definitely better. I would have to say.
it smells like orange soda, so I'm hopeful for that.
Really thinking.
It's orange soda. Yeah,
It's orange soda. All right.
yeah, that's actually not bad. Yeah, that just tastes like a Fanta.
Yeah, pretty much. It's good.
It's not bad. Yeah, it's. I'm
The fact that
glad.
they call it orange slice. I could.
Like a slice of orange.
You know,
yeah.
no, I kind of taste it ish. No.
Like the zestiness.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a bad orange. One of the few oranges I've enjoyed. I know I said that when we tried the Shack gummies too, but maybe I'm just coming around to orange.
Yeah, I got my drink for the week. It's just in Arizona.
Nice 99-cent
Yeah,
Arizona.
99. Please don't change. I know they're trying to change it, but don't. It's pretty much almost done because I drank most of it already prior to the pod, but
Is what it is. I was very thirsty until we started the podcast.
He sure was. He was waiting till we started. I was like, I gotta have some. I gotta.
Be nice if I could drink something.
I sure am thirsty.
I gotta wait till after the intro.
It's like the fucking Sesame Street bit,
Boy,
Like,
am I
boy,
thirsty.
Am I thirsty? I sure am thirsty. I really could. You go for a glass of water, or in this case, a fucking glass of C4.
That's my girlfriend. I think. I feel like every time she's staying over, she's like, "Can you get me water?" I'm like,
Yeah, I just feel like that's just how girlfriends are in general.
yeah, it's like I guess I can go get you water. I'm
Yeah.
very comfortable in bed right now, but
It's always when you get into
As
bed.
soon as you get comfortable.
As soon as you get comfortable, just like, and then just, oh, can
can you
like fill up my water bottle or
yeah.
or just get me a glass of water, anything for that matter.
I guess
I guess I just got into bed.
it's like, I'm fully undressed, but yeah, I will go do that. Yeah,
That's how it be, bro.
but it's a small price to pay.
Yeah.
Just be like me. Just don't drink water ever.
You can just
That's not actual advice. PSA: don't please drink water. Don't take our word for this.
Don't be like this guy.
Don't listen to me ever on most things.
Some things you have good points about. I feel like
I'll put a warning up here when you should not listen to me. Like drinking
you're
bleach
just gonna have to remember that now
or
going
not
forward.
drinking water. The two things so far that you should
There
not
we go.
listen to.
I feel like those are the essentials.
Yeah, drink water and don't drink bleach. And you'll live a pretty long life, I think.
Arguably, yeah.
It's kind of just the basics, right?
It is,
Food,
definitely
water,
the
sleep.
basics and no bleach,
No bleach.
I think it's a fair way of living.
I
Right?
think so, yeah. Healthy, balanced lifestyle.
I think so.
Speaking of balance, new Avengers movie coming out.
That is true. That is true. I follow the Russo brothers on Instagram, so I was like, I saw their post. They had some like weird encrypted message
Right.
post about I don't know. It looked like some shit that Reed Richards would be writing on a chalkboard.
Right.
No idea what it means, and I was just checking it out. Nobody in the fucking world understands what
it's-
they're talking about.
I'm sure it's one of those things that I feel like even when the movie drops, I feel like we're not gonna like where's
We're
that
never
from?
gonna get. They probably will encrypt more of the message at some point.
Yeah, maybe it'll get like less blurry as time
Less
goes
blurry.
on.
That's what I'm thinking too. But yeah, all we see in the fucking post is that like in the captions is hashtag of Doomsday is coming. So we obviously know what it entails and refers to like the obviously
Yeah.
Avengers movie that's coming out next year, which I am definitely looking forward to. But no idea what the fuck that post means. But
Couldn't tell
hopefully
ya.
we could figure out a little bit more about what it's referred to as time goes on. And
I may not be able to tell you guys what the fuck that post meant, but I guess I could tell you about how I feel about RDJ as Doom.
yeah,
we
just
could talk about that a
Doomsday,
little bit.
RDJ, like I do have some a little bit thoughts on
I
that
feel like
matter.
I feel like everyone has a pretty intense opinion on this. Right? I feel like
RBI Jr. just
just
clarify
for clarification, the big man,
the big man.
Mr. MCU himself.
Yes, the man who started it all.
Yeah.
in a sense.
I feel like a lot of
much.
people are very passionate about this, either in a I support this fully way or I fucking hate this way.
Yeah,
so,
I have my opinions.
Right off the bat,
go ahead.
I fucking hate it.
Okay.
I'm so like, this is really dumb.
Do tell.
Just like, obviously, like, I feel like we're kind of, in a way, not fully, obviously, because it is a different character, but in a way, we're kind of just like throwing Tony's ending out the window. It was a beautiful, heartfelt, sacrificial ending. I'll put another spoiler warning before we start talking about all this.
I feel we got to start just doing that.
It'll
go
pop
right
up
into it always, and it just
I'll put it above our heads. But yeah,
no
spoilers going forward for Avengers related films.
Just be prepared for all
always
spoilers.
Yeah, just like
you never know.
As soon as the topic comes up, we're most likely going to talk about that topic, guys.
Pretty much. Obviously, we can't talk about shit that's going to happen because we don't know what.
We don't know what's going to happen.
We can only make our own assumptions and predictions. But
if we end up being correct, spoiler alert.
I don't hate the messenger. Just like it
is what it is. We're just really good at that shit, man.
I guess so.
But yeah, I feel like it is throwing Tony's ending out a little bit.
That's fair.
Because there's no fucking reality that they're in this movie gonna not be like, why do you look like Tony? There's no fucking way they just don't mention it, right?
Unless they have some type of like makeup that makes him look a little bit different, but I feel like we're all just gonna know.
We're gonna know it's Tony,
right? Yeah. But here's the thing with
hopefully they don't give him like the Tropic Thunder treatment, but
that's definitely a way to go about it for sure.
Hopefully not.
No, definitely not.
I don't know what they could really do to, because at that point it's like, why even get RDJ then? If you're gonna make him look like a totally different person.
That's true. Especially, now I'm thinking about it, because like, again, I was gonna mention how the fact that there's variants out there and all that. So like that's the thing that's part of the MCU. But I will say, like in Deadpool Wolverine, when Chris Evans shows up as Human Torch, and Deadpool himself literally is like, yo, it's Captain America. Like he himself thinks it's Captain America because obviously it's the same actor, right? So, and then he's like, flame on, and it's like, oh shit, he's actually playing. So like
they could do something like that where they're just like, fuck you, it's just a different character now.
No, but it's the fact that like Deadpool automatically recognizes,
right?
And that's why I'm like,
you think he'll like also recognize like, hey, that's Tony?
Not just Deadpool, but just characters in general. How are they not gonna?
Yeah, like.
Make him look different,
Like I don't know. There's theories going around. There's ideas people have formed. I don't know how they're gonna approach it.
Right.
Maybe the best course of action would just to not approach it at all, but I will hate that a lot. Like I hope they give some reasoning to why he looks like Tony Stark.
I would hope so.
We'll see what they do with that. Obviously, and one of my bigger problems is like we had a whole Fantastic Four movie. They've already established their powers. Where's Victor in that movie? Why is he not?
Whatsoever.
Like he was with them and he got the powers as well in the original, in the comics, and and in the Fantastic Four storyline. Victor also got powers from that fucking
there was like no mention
space
of it
accident
whatsoever.
And they didn't mention Victor. They don't.
Well, because they did skip the origin story.
Yeah, but like, so where did he go for? What they say? It's been like 4 years, 3 years. How many years they've been doing this? 2 years.
It's been like 4 years.
4 years. So they've been doing Fantastic Four shit for 4 years, and Victor just
vanishes.
Just was gone. He went on a vacation. Like where is he? Like, and if he's Doom, like, what, did he just vanish for 4 years and then became Doom, or was he always Doom but he just wasn't around yet?
I would hope they explain that a little bit. When the movie
I hope,
out.
Right? Or like, are they even gonna recognize him? Like, are they like when the Fantastic Four encounter him in Avengers, are they gonna be like, oh shit, Victor?
Well, again, spoiler of course, but like in the post-credit scene in Fantastic
Four, you do see him there,
and Sue, is gonna definitely, I would assume, recognize him.
I would hope,
turns around,
Yeah, I would hope at that point Sue would be like, oh shit, Victor, because if she doesn't know who he is, then it's like, are they just making him his own new character?
Right. That could. I don't. That's a good point.
Because like he was there with them with the
with
accident in the originals.
He was, and the thing is, there was no mention of him in the when they were covering some parts of like the origin of leading up to the 4
Even
years.
when they spoke about that. Like
there was no mention of him whatsoever.
No one brought up Victor.
It was just them. Like, so they were the only ones part of it. So it makes me think that maybe he wasn't a part of.
Yeah, maybe he'll just be like an original, like still from the Fantastic Four universe, obviously, but maybe
but
just
not part of their origin story.
Yeah, maybe he has his own accident that happens, and then he appears. He doesn't actually know them in this universe.
So that is an interesting take. I mean, approaching Doom as a character.
Yeah,
but it just I feel like especially because he is a Fantastic Four.
There's
character.
also like the reason like Doom wears the mask is obviously like in the original like. In the accident, like his face gets all fucked up.
It's a scar, which I think he's gonna have in this movie. Like,
one of the theories is that like at the end of the movie, he's obviously like approaching the baby, and the baby's like holding its hand up to him.
Right.
Like, there's a theory that the baby like cured his face, and that's why it's gonna look like Tony. Like, it just gave him some other face.
Oh, I see. I didn't see that.
That's one of the theories going around right now is that his face got all fucked up in the accident, and the baby just like cured it because obviously the baby has some sort of magical healing powers.
Right. I mean, I know
brought Sue back to life.
That baby's OP from what I know.
That baby seems fucking ridiculous.
They're saying it's like the strongest character in the MCU right now.
Yeah,
which
it's
is like,
insane.
I don't know so much about Franklin Richards from the comics, but from what I hear, bro's powerful.
He's strong. So like one of the theories right now is like because obviously in that end credit scene, like the baby's holding its hand up to Doom when he approaches it. So the theory is that like the baby heals his face and it just looks like Tony's face. Like maybe the baby saw Tony, or just because it has some sort of magical powers, like brought back Tony in Doom.
Doesn't it go 4 years later? So isn't he like 4 or 5 now? Or I don't think he was actually like a baby.
Yeah, it's not a baby. It's like a toddler.
Yeah, he was like.
He's supposed to be like 4 or 5, but like
4 or 5, I think.
He still kind of looks like he's 2.
2 or 3.
Yeah, he still really looks pretty young. But yeah, like maybe like that wouldn't, I guess, be that bad of a way to make him look like Tony. It's just the baby like healed his face and okay, it's Tony now.
That could be it, but
it's a little boring. But I don't have a better reason.
I don't either. I'll be honest. So, like to your point, like here's the thing. I'm indifferent about this whole RDJ casting, him being Doom. I think he'll do a great job.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because first of all, he's a great actor in general. He killed it as Iron Man. But it's just the fact that like we had to like bring him back into this world, and I understand money talks. Obviously, add extra zero to that paycheck, you're gonna come back. Here we go. You're back in.
Aside from the whole bringing him back thing, if he had never played Iron Man, he would still be a really great Doom choice.
No, I don't doubt that for a second. It's just the fact that like he already established like this great character of him being Tony Stark and Iron Man, and now you bring him back, and I found it to be kind of a cop out move because this was like, Marvel just trying to save their own ass with bringing people back into the theaters, watching their movies. And I feel like in some recent films they've been doing that. Like
they realized, hey, all of everyone's favorite characters can't just go away.
Right.
Like no one's really going to watch.
I kind of knew this was going to happen. Not that I thought Robert Downey Jr. was going to be playing fucking Doctor Doom.
No.
But just like somehow they'll bring back him being Iron Man or
just prequels or like flashbacks or some form of him being in the movie.
Just so people could just go back in theaters. But hey, bring him back and play a different character, that being Doctor Doom. And now, especially with the whole multiverse variants and stuff like that, I guess it was bound to happen, right?
I do agree that he is a good cast for Victor. I just, I think it's a little too late to cast him as Victor. He's Iron Man. Like it's
right. That's what bothers me. It's just like he established this character, and it's like it's well respected, well liked, and now you got to. And listen, like I said, he'll do a great job as Doom. But I feel like you just got to know him as Iron Man, and that's it. Like he should not be somebody else. Even though I'm sure he'll be well liked and respected as a character playing this character, but I feel like there just could have been so many better choices. Not better choices, just more appropriate choices to have somebody like be distinguished as this.
Yeah, I feel like it's just slapping Tony's storyline in the face. Like it's just.
I definitely agree to a sense, 100%. Like even actors like Ralph Fiennes, and
right.
I don't know. I was thinking like Mads Mikkelsen. How do you say his last name? Actually,
Mads Mikkelsen.
Mikkelsen, yeah.
He was in Death Stranding.
Yeah.
he was good in that.
He was in Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, just like just any type of like other actor.
Doom is hard because obviously, like personally, I think Julian McMahon did a great job.
He was great.
Can't use him anymore. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
So I like for me, like I've always associated Doom with Julian,
Right.
and whether or not you think it was a good movie or if he was a good Doom,
right.
I just feel like he looks like a perfect Victor.
I agree. 100%.
And there's not many people I feel like that I can think of right now that really have that look. And it's I don't know. I feel like hot take, weird take. I feel like Christian Bale, if he got like kind of bigger, could play that role.
I don't know.
I feel like he has like the rich man, like Like,
I mean, I see what you mean, but like, I just
obviously he's Batman, but
right. No, it's not even that. I just he would have to lose the beard because I know he kind of rocks a beard.
But I mean, that's like his thing though. Is he's always like completely transforming for roles.
Clean cut. I mean, he did that with Batman, obviously. So maybe.
I feel like if he like put on some weight, maybe it's just because of his association with Bruce Wayne. I see him as like this, and American Psycho. Like I see him as this like rich guy, like fucking.
I mean, he did play a bad guy in the Thor movie. That wasn't that great. He was Gore the God Butcher. Yeah. So he was actually good in that though. He's
always great.
No, I'm just saying, but he was good. He was actually like one of the very few good parts of that movie.
Yeah, I can't think of many people who fit that like rich kind of brolic white guy like with like the nice hair and the fucking.
Doomsday not that brolic though.
He's not that brolic, but he's not like a skinny like awkward guy. He's like a pretty like just man.
Like even Julian McMahon's character, like he wasn't just a normal,
he wasn't totally shredded, but he was in shape for sure.
Like I said, I think Robert Downey Jr. is going to do great. I just wish we didn't have to go just completely cop out.
Yeah,
and just bring him back just so we could have people in seats.
Speaking of bringing characters back and brolic, Chris Evans is back to being in prime shape.
I saw those
so
photos.
He claims that he's not in the movie.
Yeah, of course.
You know who else claims they're not in the movie? Mark Ruffalo.
I feel like he's just afraid of like all these like Marvel snipers that just like.
I will say, I did work a job recently where he was a regular.
That's right, you did.
So like maybe he's not in the movie. He seemed to be around pretty often.
Well, we know he's definitely gonna be in
Spider-Man.
He
wasn't out filming, so he was coming into my store. So maybe he wasn't, but he did disappear for a while. So maybe he went to go film.
He's filming to be the Hulk somewhere or something.
Yeah,
at least Spider-Man. That's the only thing we know that's confirmed.
Both Mark Ruffalo and Chris Evans are claiming that they are not in this new Avengers movie. Which is insane because we've already released the entire crazy ass cast list.
I think he was there.
And I'm pretty sure his name was there.
It had to be, right?
Almost definitely, because I feel like we would have been like, where's Mark Ruffalo? Where's the Hulk? Right? But maybe that implies they're going to like only CGI Hulk him. Maybe they won't have Mark in it. Or maybe he'll just stick as Professor Hulk for the whole movie.
They got to. Just bring me back regular Hulk. Bro.
Bring me back angry 2012 Avengers Hulk.
That or even it would be so sick if they had 2008 Hulk.
Oh yeah, fucking. Well, that's the thing. Is he like alluded to that? They both alluded to that actually, because both of them specifically when asked about their return.
Mark Ruffalo and Edward
and no, Mark Ruffalo and Chris Evans. Both of those guys, when they were asked about their returns, they both ended that sentence. They both ended their reply with "That would be incredible." Like both of them, it's weird that they both said that. Mark Ruffalo was like, "Oh yeah, I wish the Hulk would be back in this movie. It would be incredible."
That's got to mean something, right?
I feel like that infers like Incredible Hulk. Like,
I mean, there definitely been like in the new Captain America movie, it was basically a Hulk movie in a sense.
Right.
Did you watch it?
I didn't watch it, but it looked good.
It was okay. It
wasn't good.
It wasn't that great. I'll be honest, but
it looked cool.
It was pretty much like, besides it being a Captain America movie, it was pretty much also a Hulk movie.
Hot take. I don't like Captain America, but
that's where we have to disagree.
Yeah.
I think he's like my favorite MCU character, just Marvel character.
I don't dislike Captain America. I just find
outside of Spider-Man,
I find him a little boring. Like whatever. It's just a guy who got a super soldier shot and doesn't really have any abilities or
Shield's
powers.
So cool, bro.
The Shield's all right.
And I don't know. I think it's also because I like Chris Evans as well.
I do really like Chris
playing
Evans.
the role. It's the same thing with like people liking Iron Man, like with Robert Downey Jr. Like because he makes the role for what is like being Tony Stark.
It adds a lot.
Just imagine anybody else.
Like I didn't care that much about Iron Man until Robert Downey Jr.
That's what I'm
was
saying.
Iron
Like
Man.
imagine anybody else playing fucking Tony Stark. Maybe they would have been good depending on who the actor was.
It wouldn't have had the same impact.
Same effect, the same impact, right? Like I was just gonna say like an example like Josh Brolin, like let's just say he was Tony. He's a great actor and he killed it as Thanos, right?
He killed it as Thanos.
Even as Cable, like in the Deadpool movie.
And Cable. Yeah, I feel like he could have played fucking Victor too. Like
that's another good choice. I was gonna say Cillian Murphy before a little. I was like, he's a good actor.
He is a good actor. He just
I don't know about
something about his face always bothers me.
Yeah, he
just has one of those faces.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. But he's a good actor though. But Josh Brolin, I think, could have been a good choice.
I feel like he could have actually been decent. Yeah. Especially like the way he looked in when he was Cable. Like,
he was great.
Yeah,
he had that scar over his eye.
Yeah. So I feel like with that hair and everything too. Like I feel like that
could have
he could have been a good a Victor. But yeah, I don't really like I don't really like Captain America. I like Chris Evans.
It's disappointing, but yeah, again, whatever.
I still thought it was amazingly sick and flipped the fuck out when he got the hammer, and that was like the coolest scene I've ever seen in my life. I feel like
epic scenes,
like insane. The theater went crazy. I went crazy.
Absolutely beyond. That to me and that would be the best movie theater experience I will ever have in my entire life.
I
like to believe that at least because
second would be like when the other Spider-Man were revealed.
Oh, of course, in No Way Home.
Yeah,
100%. Like, that was also crazy.
That was close, but it wasn't.
It was that was
no
second.
Competition.
That was second.
Yeah,
I just can't imagine. Even though I'm sure Doomsday and then Secret Wars right after that will have its own moments.
They'll probably have some crazy moments, yeah.
I just don't see it ever reaching the way Endgame was. Because you got to keep in mind, right? We're coming a year before with Infinity War. The way it ends, it's so fucking sad and shit. And it's like because you like, even though you knew like those characters were probably going to come, not probably, you just knew they were going to come back, right? Like you can't just, especially like Spider-Man, right? Dying, it's like Tom Holland Spider-Man.
That was
like, even though it was sad in the moment, of course, it's just
like he'll be back,
right?
Yeah.
But then you see all those guys come back, and then like it's like yo, it's
I feel
go. You're ready for war. You're like there with them.
Cap getting the hammer was like the first glimmer of hope that we felt for this whole team in like a long time. Like the whole first movie, they get their ass beat. Second movie, they're getting their ass beat, and then Cap gets the hammer, and you're like, "Holy shit, they got a chance!"
Right, because they were getting like fucked up a bit.
They were getting fucked up. And then Thor got thrown around.
Iron Man got thrown around.
They all get fucked up, and then all of a sudden, Cap gets the hammer. He's knocking Thanos around.
Yeah. That was so sad. I wish he had like a couple more moments. Like
it was very, very brief.
Short,
I do wish he like used that a little more, but he like hit Thor or he hit Thanos once, a good hit, and then he like struck down the lightning and he threw the fucking thing, bounced the hammer off the shield. It was cool as fuck,
right?
But it was like a 10-second scene and then it was done.
That's the thing, and you got to keep in mind the whole sequence, the whole last act was like 40 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think they did a great job, but I still wish there was somehow more. Right? It's like
it was like 60%.
20 minutes would be cool, like just like because everybody had their own part.
Almost 3/4 of the movie was mostly nothing and prep for fighting Thanos again.
But it was
great. But
I still like the first.
Yeah, like the awesome 6 scenes that we got were very, very brief, but they still weighed a lot.
Of course, yeah, right.
So I'm sure there will be a lot more Endgame-y moments.
Where do you stand though? Infinity War or Endgame? It's
Infinity War.
Infinity War, yeah.
Yeah, without a doubt. Infinity War for me was like a beautiful. Like they literally could have ended Marvel there, and I would have been like, okay.
No, I could. There's no way I wouldn't.
I would have accepted that. I would have been like,
no, I agree with you. I think it is the better movie. I just wouldn't have been okay with that.
No, obviously I wanted more after that. But if they did,
Endgame was to me the perfect ending to Marvel.
Yeah,
like if they were to end the MCU,
I think it was the perfect. At the time, it was a perfect ending. Now that they're continuing, I'm like,
right.
all right, Like I kind of wish it just ended.
That's how I feel too. Because even though there's some movies out past Endgame that like I think worked pretty well, like Guardians of the Galaxy 3 was great.
Right. Like obviously,
No Way Home.
Yeah, like obviously make
that.
more Marvel movies, but I feel
Right.
like Avengers movies could have just stopped there.
Nah, but you can't. You can't though. There's always
Because like
gonna be
what we
Avengers.
have half of the Avengers.
Right.
Like
Well, right. Yeah.
we have half of the
But
Avengers.
they have some new ones, and they literally the new Avengers now with
Yeah,
Thunderbolts.
it's like I don't care for them. Like yeah, I'm sure they're cool, but I'm not gonna have the same weight and the same feeling that I have seeing Black Widow and fucking Hawkeye and Iron Man and the Hulk and
well, the
Captain
Hawkeye's
America.
still part of it.
Yeah, but like
I get it. There's no. It was
half of the people that made the Avengers what they are gone.
Right.
I'm not gonna like suddenly have these deep rooted feelings for like a brand new team of Avengers.
I guess the only way to is by watching the movies and like
Yeah.
feeling for the characters, and then if you somehow have a certain love for them, maybe not the same way you did for like Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man and Chris
Yeah.
Evans Captain
Like
America.
I'm saying, like I think it will be good. It's still I don't think it'll compare to Infinity
No.
War Endgame. Not even close.
I don't think so at all. I agree with you on that. We'll have to see, of course.
And it's
but
almost like why try even?
why try just like
Nothing you're
Give up,
gonna
bro.
make is gonna top Endgame or Infinity War. So
yeah,
like
but it's still gonna be fucking sick.
Oh, it's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be sick. And what I like the fact is that the Russo brothers are part of it. They've never really
right.
done
They
us
haven't
wrong.
they haven't let us down really. So
Like we'll start off with just even Captain America: Winter Soldier, which is like one of my favorite movies. I know you're not a Captain America guy, but that is one of my favorite films ever. And
like every time I've watched any of them, I've just fallen asleep. It's
crazy.
so
The Winter
boring.
Soldier is like the fucking top 3. Like it's to me at least best.
Same thing with Civil War. I just
Crazy.
fall asleep, just bored. Because
And
like
it's not even, and it's basically a mini
'cause, like,
Avengers movie too.
whatever your take is, I don't care. Iron Man was very clearly right in this situation. Captain America's like, no, we got to save as many people. We can't kill innocent people, and then he like throws fucking Ultron into a building. It's like, okay, well, you just killed 1,000 there. So,
Right.
are you sure? Are you sure that's your standpoint? That you no, every person must live as you throw a giant alien warship into the middle of Times Square. Are you like?
It's fair.
You're proving yourself wrong right now.
I was still Team Cap because that's my guy.
Like, why? Like, people have to die, unfortunately. There's aliens. They are blowing up the city. We can't do anything about that.
That was Cap's point, though.
No, that was Iron Man's point, is that people have to die.
No, he was like no, because he was like saying people don't have to die. He was trying to give up the Avengers, Iron Man. He didn't want to like. He wanted the government to have complete control over the Avengers.
Was that Iron Man's point?
It was Iron Man's point.
Oh.
That was Cap's point. What you just said.
Oh, that people have to die?
Yeah.
So, yeah, whatever. Whoever.
So you're like on Team Cap, I guess.
I guess I was Team Cap. Either one. Whatever point. Whoever made that point, I disagree with them. Because that's just a stupid fucking.
Now I'm confused. Wait, who do you disagree with?
I agree with whoever said people have to die. Because people have to die.
Yes, that was Cap's point.
Okay, so I agree with Cap. So like,
you're Team Cap. Let's
yeah,
go.
Just for that, I still find him an incredibly boring character. But, yeah, like people gotta fucking die.
Cap.
That's why like I thought the movie was so boring because it's like that's such a clear point. Like, yeah, of course people have to die.
Right. Well, that's the thing with Iron Man. Like, I understand.
Like, why are they even fighting? Like, Iron Man, no, people can't die. Are you kidding me? You just shot a laser through fucking 60 buildings. You just killed them all yourself.
Yeah. I mean,
Like, I just don't get how that was a movie.
I don't because like what Iron Man's point, like he was trying to have the government control themselves. Like, they could do it their own way, but it's not an efficient way by
Like,
any means. And
Tony's the
there's always gonna-
smartest man alive, and he truly believes that the government will kill less people than the superheroes. They kill people for fun.
Right. I mean,
That's
I guess so, but I get where he's coming from, but at the same time,
Yeah, it's
like what
it's a
happened,
good thought in theory,
'cause
obviously.
right?
Like,
Because what happened in Age of Ultron, like with all those people dying, it obviously took a toll on him. Because in the beginning of the movie, he has that scene with the mother of somebody who had children that died in one of the buildings. So it was like he did some press conference, and so
Right.
that's what led to him like wanting to side with the government.
yeah.
And it's like, all right, So that obviously that's what led into the main plot of the whole movie.
I get it.
I get it, but that's why I'm like, but it's Cap's.
But it was 3 hours of like, why are you fighting?
like they had their differences.
Like they didn't even have to fight. Like,
and it was just I guess funny to a degree, the fact that like they both had their own teams. Like all right, Vision's just gonna be like, Vision didn't even give a fuck. He didn't like. He was like basically on Iron Man's side just cause. So he has,
whatever. Jarvis,
and they.
It's like, I'm a robot. Let's go. Team up.
Let's team up. But still sick shit. I mean, say what you want about the movie. I thought it was great.
I'm sure the action was cool, but I just think the plot of it was dumb as fuck. Because like, you're superheroes fighting aliens that are coming to blow the Earth up. People are gonna die. People are gonna die. You just have to accept that. And you're a superhero. Like, are you really like dealing like with like, oh, I'm so sad that some people died. Like,
you're right.
You're a superhero, and you've also killed plenty of people at this point. Also, Tony as a person in general, he was a fucking weapons manufacturer to terrorists. Like, buddy, you have killed a lot of people already. Like,
I mean,
you developed missiles for terrorists. Now you're worried about people's deaths.
Yeah, to change your mind.
Like, it's just such a weird plot for a movie.
I fucks with it. Fuck yeah.
I just wish they could have fought over something that made a little more sense to fight over. Like, I think the idea of like Cap versus Iron Man is sick as fuck. But I think the reasoning behind.
Do you remember doing the whole? I don't know if you did it. I did it. Where they had like a poll, like
who you think's gonna win?
It was like, I think on Twitter or some shit where they like gave right who think's gonna win, and I remember I participated in that, and because I voted Team Cap obviously, and then I had Elizabeth Olsen she was like, oh, good job or something like that, like, or not, she didn't say good job. I forgot what she said, like she gave me some type of message. It was some generic message about like siding with Team Cap. I thought that was cool when they did that shit at the time.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I didn't participate in that, but yeah, I don't know. I just wish they could have fought over something that made a little more sense to fight over. Because even if Tony won in that scenario and he gave the suit over to Iron Man, nothing would have changed. And then what?
That fight was sick though, with him between him and Cap. And
it's an awesome fight. Yeah, it's like. The action in that movie is good. The scene, like, it's all good shit. I just find the plot dumb as fuck. Because like, what if? What happens then? You guys just stop saving people? Way more people are gonna die then.
Oh, he eventually, I guess, came to his senses at some point.
Yeah,
right?
like obviously, like you have to. Like,
yeah. I think his main thing was just the fact that there was destruction of buildings, which is just gonna fucking happen.
You can't control where the aliens invade. Would it be ideal if they decided to invade in the middle of the forest? That would be ideal, Tony.
And then there's no forest,
Whatever. Like, and then he's gonna be like, we're killing too many trees. Like, shut the fuck up. Pick your battles, man. Like, I don't know. I just feel like there was no winning for that. Like, people are gonna die. Suck it up.
Yeah,
You just kind of have to accept that.
You kind of just do have to accept that.
So I don't know. I'm glad that's out of the way. Fuck you, Tony. I'm glad you're dead. No.
Whoa. Let's slow down there.
No, but
R.I.P. to a real one. But
I hope they don't
You're
go.
coming back anyways.
Yeah, whatever. You'll just be another new character for the third time. Whatever.
Third time?
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming they beat Doom, and then maybe he'll come back as like fucking
Iron Man.
Iron Man again. I'm Iron Man's son. I look a lot like him.
Yeah. They're definitely bringing back Iron Man at some point, but it's most likely going to be with a new actor. But
you think they're going to do like a Pepper Iron Man arc? Iron Woman?
They already like have.
I know they already had that like moment for her, but you think like.
Well, now they have like Ironheart, which I haven't watched yet. I heard mixed things about. What she's like the new kind of Iron Man-ish character in MCU. So, But I do think they're gonna bring back Iron Man at some point. Like
I feel like they have to,
you
right?
can't not like they already have Captain America with Anthony Mackie being which is he's cool. I mean I just think the movie should
I
have
loved
been
him
better.
in 8 Mile.
Crazy. That's crazy.
His real name is Clarence. But yeah, they have to bring back Iron Man at some point, right?
No,
Like,
they have to. They will.
even if it's not RDJ, which bad move if it's not RDJ, but
I agree, but the thing is,
obviously you can't do it forever.
you can't do it forever. That's the thing that sucks. You can't just not have Iron
Be
Man.
75 years old,
Just
just
like-
Captain fucking being Iron Man.
Right, and it's gonna be weird, but you know, so like it was weird at first just seeing some like Anthony Mackie transition into Cap, but like even though
Right.
he was given the shield and then an Endgame. I don't know, man. I just
Yeah. Well, I mean, they kind of made him his own thing. Like they're not calling him Captain. They're like he's Falcon.
Falcon. And he was great at Falcon, which I wish he was able to just maintain that role because the guy who was Falcon now, it's like his friend. Like if you watch
Right.
Well, if you watch the Captain America show and also now the new Captain America movie, like he becomes Falcon, this guy. So he's not bad. It's just Anthony Mackie.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
his role best as
we
Falcon.
keep bringing in new people to play these roles, and if they hold no like weight,
right.
it's kind of just like
That's the thing. It's like to me, and again, it's no slight to Anthony Mackie. He's not really like a Chris Evans or Robert Downey Jr. He's
Yeah.
more of like a supporting.
I feel
like I know he does like the Twisted Metal show now, and he's the star of that. But I think he's a good star of something when it's
feel like we
something
need
that's outside of
more time between replacing those roles.
right.
Because it was the same thing like Spider-Man, where it was like after Toby, Andrew was coming in, and everyone's like, "No, you can't change. Like that's Toby's role. Toby is Spider-Man. No, no, no." And even that was years after Toby.
Right. That was well. That's because they also were gonna do at the time. I think it was all the way up until like maybe like 2010, and the Spider-Man 4 was. Gonna be
Yeah,
a
they
thing.
were still going to
So
do a
it
Spider-Man
wasn't-
4.
That because 2012 was when the Amazing Spider-Man came in. So
Right.
It was a couple of years.
It was years after, and like we
So
still
people
couldn't
did,
get
right.
over it.
Right.
Having a new Captain America like a week later is just like give us a second to get over Chris Evans, you know, like
Well, they did take, I think, a couple years for the Captain
Well,
America show
I mean,
to come out, and then
they took a couple years for it to
his role
come out, but like even at the end of that movie, like he gives him the shield, and it's like, oh,
Right, and then the same thing happens because in the show, the beginning of the show, because you haven't watched it, but just a slight spoiler, he gives up the shield because he's like, I don't feel like I deserve it, and the whole entire show, he's like, I have to like basically
Earn
like,
the shield.
earn it, and so he does at the end, obviously.
right. It's just like
Right.
I need a second to like mourn, you know, like same thing with Iron Man. It's like I need a second to like if they just brought in a new Iron Man directly after that, I would have been like, what the fuck?
At least they're giving that some time.
Yeah, like I need a second to get over
Now it's been like what,
Tony,
6 years,
bro.
maybe a couple more.
Yeah.
We'll see.
But that they're doing like again, like
It's just a matter
having
of time.
him play a whole different role. It's like I just feel like it's ruining what we saw in Endgame. So hopefully they figure out a good way to make it all make sense for us.
No, I definitely think to agree. It's ruining it, not entirely, but I get your point.
Yeah, it's
I just wish we didn't have to go to that level where we have to bring somebody back like an RDJ just so we could save the MCU. Because I don't know, you give a chance to somebody that like I feel like is deserving of the role. And that's just me. I get it.
I thought it was
I
going to
get-
be Tom Holland for a while.
Be Doom.
No, just like the new face of the MCU.
That's what I thought too. I'm not sure who it is at this
Okay,
point.
but he seems like he's like on his way out. Like he's like you know, he already said like after
I mean,
these
he's
next
doing-
3, like he's done. Like
I mean,
for sure.
He's basically is in that case the face of the MCU as of right now. So that's because next 3 is a
Yeah.
while. You know,
Yeah, the next 3 is a while.
So he is the
But,
face of the MCU as of
like
right now.
when they like when
And-
Tony was giving him like the glasses and like
Right.
basically making him his like protege, like I was like, okay, like Tom is gonna be the new like face.
Right.
And now it's like I don't know. Like who's gonna lead the Avengers now? Like Reed Richards, I guess.
It kind of is. I
But no,
guess.
they have already retracted that statement
They
and
did.
saying like Pedro will not be the face of the MCU.
I don't know. It's not gonna be Thor, even though he's still gonna be part of it.
Yeah, it's like who's gonna be like the Avenger. Because
I'm
not
not sure.
Cap. Cap's not around either. He's stuck in the fucking 60s with his wife or whatever.
Well, I mean, there is Cap though.
Oh yeah, but he's like 80.
No, I'm talking about like Anthony
Oh
Mack-
well, yeah. I mean the Falcon, but
the Falcon. Yes, being Cap.
there's no like Captain America.
Technically,
I mean
he is
he's
Captain
he's a
America.
new Cap, but like no one's gonna like again like
The same,
we're not gonna associate him as Captain
No,
America.
I agree. I don't
So
know.
it's like I don't know who the new face of the MCU would be, and even like if they pick a face, are we gonna be happy with it? Probably not. Like I feel like anyone they pick at this point, I'm just gonna be like that's not Tony.
Right. Yeah.
You know, like I'm glad that I hope they don't do no fuck shit like oh Professor Hulk is the leader of the MCU. Like
Oh my god, I would just
fuck Professor Hulk.
no, seriously,
Like
dude,
stop
seriously.
with
They
that
got- they
shit.
got-
It was cool at first, like when the movie first came out. Like, oh shit, Professor Hulk! He's found his way to, live with the Hulk, and then it's like, okay, just give me back Angry Hulk. I'm done with this.
I hope they figure out a way to do that somehow.
So-
Like he just loses his powers of being Professor Hulk, and he just goes back to
Yeah, just
Angry Hulk.
please get angry again. Didn't you say you're always angry? Where did that go?
Where did that go? Bring it back.
Yeah, I
back.
just hopefully there's good things to come with that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, hopefully, man. What are your thoughts on like just the multiverse in general? Because to me, I feel like nothing matters. There's no stakes anymore when it comes to this shit.
That
'Cause-
yeah,
You know what I mean? Because there's anytime now with this whole multiverse being incorporated, you got just you'll have some storyline written, and if it didn't work out, like so, people are gonna like just fans.
you could
like
just
us,
retcon it with
right.
it was a
just-
different
just
universe.
retcon- exactly.
So
If
yeah,
something good just comes off the wrong way. Like
I agree. I think that's a good point where it's like nothing holds any weight
nothing
anymore.
holds any weight.
Because like, oh, we finally defeated Thanos, but there's 100 other universes where he exists.
Right, and that's the thing. You think about just Kang, how they had to completely just
Yeah.
erase that story. Like we're just gonna forget that he even existed, and he was gonna basically take over like the whole fucking MCU with the 100,000 of Kangs, and they're like, all right, fuck that. Now it's Doom.
Never mind.
Never
Here's
mind.
Robert Downey Jr. again as a villain.
Because we could just do that,
So yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Nothing.
I agree that,
nothing
like,
holds weight.
it feels like nothing holds weight anymore. It also just like even after like Endgame, I was already like, okay, enough multiverse shit. Like I was kind of already sour on the topic. It was like, okay, we got Infinity War, we got Endgame, we got the Spider-Verse movie.
Spider-Verse, and then it's like when Doctor Strange came.
We've got
around,
enough of the universe hopping, I
Right.
feel. But obviously they're gonna, I guess, keep going with it.
Right, it's like with the Doctor Strange movie, which is the Multiverse Madness, which I thought was going to really
Yeah.
introduce it, the whole multiverse being what it was, and it actually wasn't. It was Spider-Man
Yeah.
No Way Home that did that.
Yeah, they absolutely didn't touch
Another
on
movie with Doctor
anything.
Strange in it, but it wasn't his movie to like. It's just crazy, man. Like
I felt like Doctor Strange was more of a pivotal character in the Avengers and the Spider-Man movies than he was in his own movie.
his own movie, right?
Like I feel like his own movies were just okay. He's Doctor Strange. That's
Yeah.
cool. He hasn't done anything that important, really. It's kind of strange. Like I feel like he was strange. But I feel like
Strange.
strange. But yeah, I feel like he didn't do anything as important in his movies than he did in like the Avengers.
Yeah, I mean, because Wanda really stood out for a good
yeah,
portion of the movie. I feel like it was
it
more
was
her movie.
more her
than-
movie than Strange's, and
especially if you watch
that movie
WandaVision.
fucking sucked.
Yes.
Movie fucking
It wasn't
sucked.
good at all whatsoever. But I liked what they did for Wanda's storyline because I feel like for the most part, especially incorporating for what happened in WandaVision up until her character, like I thought it was cool how they made.
I
her
think
the
her
bad guy.
story is good. I also hated that show, but
I like the show. I think you liked it.
I thought it was okay.
It was cool when it
more-
first came out.
The more time that goes on, the more I'm like, I hate it. But definitely, I don't think it was that good. It also like
the last couple of episodes, like it kind of
it picked up.
No, I was gonna say that's when it like
That's when like the story for me just started making more sense. Obviously, but like
right.
the whole time I was just like, what's the overall point?
Right.
Like, where is this leading? And it led nowhere. It just kind of introduced her as like a villain, but over the course of like 10 episodes,
it was like 8 episodes. But I still thought it was cool. Just like even the first few episodes, you could say what you want, especially like the first episode where nothing really.
First episode, nothing happens, but I think it was like one of the better episodes.
That's what I'm saying. Like the first few episodes, from what I remember of watching it, just like even though it always there was always like a little bit more information, like what's really.
Yeah.
That was the.
And
cool
I kept
part
waiting
about
for like
show.
a really, really big reveal or like a twist or like, but there wasn't.
Well, there was a couple with Catherine Hahn's character. She was like becomes the bad guy.
Cool.
I mean, that was a twist.
Yeah, but like in the grand scheme of things, didn't matter.
Well,
you know, like it didn't affect any other like MCU project or Avengers or any like. It was all very focused to Wanda's universe and WandaVision.
Right. I
like
mean,
anything that happened.
That's not really a bad thing, though.
It's not necessarily a bad thing, but I feel like nothing had any weight. Because like at the same time, like I also didn't give a fuck what happened to Wanda. I was just like, whatever. Okay, she's a bad guy.
I guess.
I feel like none of it held any value for me.
I mean, that's fair. I just
and then the girl goes bad, and it's like, okay. Cool, she'll get defeated. Next.
Right. That's fair. That's fair.
I don't know. I just like I don't really fuck with any of the Marvel TV shows for that purpose. Like I feel like none of them hold any value, especially because of all this multiverse shit. Obviously all the shows are just in their own universes, so like they don't matter to like the grand scheme of like the Marvel universe that we know.
Right. I think that's the kind of
so
the
like
whole point.
Yeah, the multiverse shit for me just kind of makes everything feel useless.
Right. And that's why I kind of don't care like with the whole Daredevil show not holding something. I feel like it does to a degree hold some weight to like what's going to maybe happen in the MCU movies going forward.
Right. Well, hopefully,
but I'm just glad it's able to be its own thing at the same time.
Hopefully, like we said last episode, like hopefully Daredevil does get a bigger part.
I hope so too.
In like the actual universe.
But I actually just don't mind him being part of his own thing because even like when they were just on Netflix being Marvel, like they all kind of incorporated within the same world because they had like the whole Defenders universe essentially, which was cool. But if he's able to be just his own thing at the same time, I'm completely okay with that. So,
where do you think this new Avengers movie is going to take place? Because I feel like we've done New York too much already. I feel like
I don't know. I mean,
like every big Avengers battle like is New York City. Like
what was the other one? Bulgaria or was and then I'm thinking of Ultron. But it was that. I forgot.
I don't remember where that was.
I
feel like I've seen enough New York. I feel like with Spider-Man as well, we're going to get a lot of New York. The original Avengers was at New York.
It really depends on like what character they start off. Like,
Infinity War was a lot of New York.
Right.
Give us something new.
I think New York has to be a part of it because
it's the city.
You have Tom on Spider-Man. You have Doctor Strange who's there,
and hopefully we have Daredevil as well.
Hopefully, I would be nice. Daredevil, Punisher, maybe
because he exists. It's already confirmed. He exists.
No, of course,
with the No Way Home cameo, like he exists in the same universe as Tom Holland.
Now, so
theoretically, there should be a Daredevil running around somewhere.
There should be. I would really like that a lot. So please,
I
do
hope
that.
I hope he does. Obviously, Punisher is now.
Yes,
rolling.
Yes.
So maybe he'll be in Avengers as well.
He's even getting his own special too. Like so it's just
yeah.
Cool.
So
we'll see, man. I'm hoping for the best with that, and they're both part of it.
I guess
even if it's just Daredevil,
because like they're gonna be facing Doom. Is Doom gonna chill in New York? Yeah. Like it's like even in Fantastic Four,
they're in New York.
They're in New York,
even though it was the '60s, but they're gonna come into this universe.
Yeah, so I guess more just New York.
I wonder
battling.
how they're gonna introduce them being part, because now they're gonna definitely be part of this.
Yeah, they're just gonna like show up
like
in modern day,
and just like I don't know who any of you guys.
Because they're not gonna bring the rest of the Avengers to the '60s.
Right. No.
So they're gonna have to somehow time travel to current day. It's past 2020 in that timeline. It's like I forgot they're like a little ahead of real life now.
Right.
So I don't remember what year it is, but they're gonna go forward like 80 years. The Fantastic Four to now. Why?
Why?
Why? I guess there's a lot of whys for this movie, but
I really do want to figure out how they're gonna definitely transition. How they're gonna transition Fantastic Four into this universe. Hopefully they figure it out. I think they will.
There's got to be some obviously they figured out how to like teleport shit in that movie.
Right.
I guess they'll figure out time travel. I don't know why they would. Well, I guess they have to come to this universe to save their baby because I'm assuming Doom like takes the baby
and then he jumps into.
So maybe he just jumps to present day and then they have to follow him there.
Right. They have like their.
So I guess that's how
their
they
ship, you know. And
yeah, that's probably why they come to modern times.
Most likely, definitely.
But then that's strange because does that mean Doom is from our time and not theirs, and that's why he doesn't exist in their universe yet?
I feel like that might be it.
So then where the fuck did he come from?
I guess we'll have to find out when Avengers Doomsday comes out next year.
There's so many questions, man. I have so many questions, and I have a bad gut feeling that this probably won't be that good.
You think so? I think it's gonna be good.
I think there's gonna be some good moments. I think the overall movie is probably not gonna be that good.
So I feel
and I also think having Infinity War and Endgame in my mind is just gonna automatically make this movie worse for me. Because it's not going to compare.
Because you have the expectations that
it's not going to compare at all. It needs to meet
that level when it probably won't. It might not.
So I don't know. I feel like
I'm hoping for the best.
We're on rough waters here.
Rough waters.
Because they got a lot of expectations to live up to.
It's true. There's a lot of weight on their shoulders right now, but I believe in the Russo brothers. They got a good cast, and also the X-Men are going to be a part of it, which is cool, like the old X-Men. So like I'm having some hope.
I'm very glad about that. But again, it's like
we'll see.
All these characters, all these cast members. Clearly, it's going to be another multiverse movie. Is Doom that big of a threat that we need every Marvel character ever?
That's the thing. I don't know how. Do they have like different
I feel
powers
like Doom,
than he normally does in like?
Yeah, I feel like he's not that big of an. He's not like a Thanos level enemy.
That's what I'm saying.
Unless Galactus comes back into the picture. After being stuck in a black hole.
Galactus would be crazy.
Doom and Galactus would be pretty crazy.
That'd be tough.
Because there's no reason we need every Marvel character ever to take down Doom. Like the original Fantastic Four took him down alone.
Well, just like Thanos, it wasn't just Thanos. He had his army.
He had the whole army, yeah.
Right,
but
so like that, not Thanos. Doom probably has his own army too.
I guess he has an army, yeah. But like,
it's definitely not just gonna be Doom for.
So then, like, is that it? Is that we're just repeating Infinity War and Endgame, but it's Doom instead of Thanos? Like, a giant scale war with all the heroes.
I mean,
that would be sick. I guess I'll take it.
What else are they gonna do? You know what I mean?
I guess.
Well, you can't just have all these. One guy.
I would rather that, like, if it was like Galactus.
Right, but I don't know. You've seen the way the Fantastic Four just were able to kind of defeat him to a degree.
They were able to move him.
Not fully defeat him.
Like.
But even Galactus, I feel like doesn't need all those Avengers.
Yeah, like
I don't know.
Someone like Thanos getting all the Infinity Stones and has all the power in the fucking universe,
and then having a full
that makes
army
sense.
And then like that, him just right. Exactly.
Doom, like there has to be more.
Doom probably has more powers than we know. Like this is.
I get maybe like the baby is giving him like crazy shit.
That's why maybe
like he probably took the baby to get super powered.
That could be it.
And I guess it's enough power. The baby has enough power that needs the entire fucking Marvel universe to take him down, which is like we said, OP baby. I guess
OP baby. It's valid. Hoping for the best of these movies, man.
Fingers crossed. I want them to be good. I'm a big, obviously. I love this shit. I want it to be good, but I don't have high hopes, unfortunately.
Let's hope for the best, man. I was thinking though, because we were talking about it for a bit. I was thinking we could probably, maybe introduce the idea of doing some, trivia.
Trivia. We got some trivia for you guys.
See how that goes, and see what you guys think. It's a little basketball related, kind of catered towards me, but it's just a start, and then we're gonna do some more trivia as time goes on with other various different topics that bodes well for the both of us.
So we got some trivia cards here. I'm going to be asking Danny a series of questions, and then just for fun, maybe throw one in for me and see if I can get it. I won't get it.
Try your best.
I'll try my best, but
Let's see.
All right.
Don't let me see that.
So if you guys enjoy this and this concept, we can make trivia a weekly thing. Not always about basketball though. Don't worry.
Right. This is just for this like episode, just to see where it goes. And
yeah, you had this laying around. We figured let's put this to a little use and see if we can
a
get
little different content, for you guys. And
give Danny a little challenge here.
Like, and please, I am not a casual. I'm a pretty avid basketball watcher. So if I somehow get a question or two wrong, just know I watch ball, and I'm a huge Knicks fan. And let's go next. And I feel like you're trying to like understand what the fuck you're reading.
It's just so specific for no reason.
Okay. Is it multiple choice or is it just?
Nope.
All right. Great.
This is a strange one. If a player swings their arm in a 360-degree motion at the shoulder joint before throwing the ball through the hoop, what kind of dunk have they just performed?
Kind of dunk?
Arm in a 360-degree motion.
It's a windmill dunk.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's a windmill dunk. That's just such a like long and drawn out question.
Yeah,
for
I was gonna say slam dunk. I don't know, and then you said three. I was like, yeah, it's a windmill. Right?
That's it. Like it's like 3 sentences long for windmill dunk.
It's so crazy.
It's so specific.
It's so specific. Yeah.
All right. Question number 2. Who manufactured all NBA uniforms in the year of 2020?
Manufactured. This one's probably not multiple.
If you need a hint, I will provide a hint.
Okay. Who manufactured all NBA what?
Uniforms in the year 2020.
Year 2020
specifically 2020. I don't know if it changed, but
definitely need a hint on that one. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It is a pretty well-known brand.
I figured much. Thank you for that clarity.
No problem. I can't give a more specific hint. I feel
like I know the answer too, and that's what's kind of killing me here. But it's just it's just a specific question that.
It's pretty specific. These are very specific questions.
What brand?
What brand manufactured all NBA uniforms?
Nike.
That is correct.
I'm him.
It was Nike. Apparently, Nike made all of the uniforms in the year of 2020.
That is correct. Wow, I can't. I just. It just. You're just like dumbfounded every. What?
The question is just, who am I?
What?
And
because they do like those. Who am I? I looked at the box before it.
The answer is Isaiah Ryder.
Oh, he was an NBA player. You gotta like.
It's just, who am I? That's the only detail I have. That's a totally different question.
Oh.
I don't know. What am I supposed to ask you? It just says, who am I?
Oh, I guess you.
Am I supposed to see the answer and then just give you hints?
Maybe. I don't. I also saw the answer to the other question, but I would have got it, I think.
Anyways, there's another one at the bottom of who am I with no description at all.
We probably just have to look at the instructions and see.
I don't.
You wouldn't know how to describe these.
No,
guys.
I wouldn't. So if I say, if I looked at you in the face and said, "Who am I?" would you know? No.
No. All right, just don't do those questions.
All right, question number 3. Which NBA player scored more points than any other player in the 80s?
In the 80s specifically, I have a couple answers.
This one is.
It's.
I don't know who this is.
You don't. Oh,
I'll give you that hint.
Okay, that doesn't. Because I was going to name you an obvious player, but then I don't know who it is at all.
Yeah, I don't know this name.
I was gonna say like Larry Bird. That's not my answer. I'm just that. I'm not gonna say Michael Jordan. I don't know why I I was somehow leaning towards Bernard King for some reason, and I want to say like somebody like a Clyde Drexler. But I feel like he was more so in the 90s would score. I'm gonna go out on a limb here because in the is it Alex English?
It is Alex English.
I don't know why I thought.
I don't know how you pulled that out of your ass. I don't know who that is at
he
all.
played for the Nuggets.
Okay.
Denver Nuggets, yeah.
All right.
Because I know he was like a good scorer back then.
Oh, this one's an easy one.
Is it?
I feel like this is an easy one.
All right.
I feel like I would guess this one.
All right. Let's see.
As of 2022, which two NBA teams are tied with most championships?
Oh, the Lakers and Celtics.
Yeah. How many do they have? As of 2022.
As of 22, because I know. Well, yeah, because that has changed since.
It has changed, but
is it?
That was not part of the question, but that was just my question.
I was gonna say 22, but it's no. It's 18, 17.
It is 17.
17.
It is 17.
And now the Celtics have.
Was that question 3 or 4?
That was like 4. No,
honestly, there was like 6 sentences. I'm not reading all that.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Last one. So far, 4 for 4 though.
All right. Well, you're about to be 5 for 5 because this one is very easy.
All right. I can't believe I got the Alex English one. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That was crazy. I didn't expect that. Question number 5. As of 2020, who holds the record for most career blocked shots?
Wait. As of 2020, I'm trying to. Is it? All right. I'm just gonna go on a limb here because I feel like it is him, but I don't. Is it Dikembe Mutombo? It's not.
Most career blocked shots.
Tim Duncan. Hakeem Olajuwon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have.
It is Hakeem Olajuwon.
All right. Took me third try.
Give me one.
See, I don't know everything, but
Hey, 4 out of 5 is pretty fucking good.
I was thinking, I don't know. I was thinking because Dikembe Mutombo, he was great at shot block. Yeah.
It was I feel like good guess.
Listen, I mean, like the Alex English one was like
that. Hey,
I've seen
one.
some of these questions, but I don't remember seeing that one. I just went on a limb there and it worked out.
It worked out.
All right. Let's see. All right. I think you can get this.
All
right. Commissioner David Stern fined which player repeatedly for wearing his own shoes in NBA games?
Oh.
Just think before you answer. Just think about it. Who has their own shoes?
I'm immediately.
So I'll also give you another hint because David Stern, he's a former commissioner. He's not
right.
the active commissioner of the NBA.
Yeah. I'm torn between 2 guesses, and I feel like it's well.
Who are your 2 guesses?
I'm torn between Jordan and Kobe.
Okay. What do you think is
I feel
more
like
likely?
I feel like it's more likely to be Jordan, but Kobe, because I feel like the Jordan brand was already fine. Like, I don't know why wearing a pair of Kobe's would suddenly be an issue.
Yeah, but then,
So I'm tied between those 2. I feel like anyone else who has their own shoes, like, I don't see their shoes being a problem. Could be horribly wrong, but I feel like Jordan's, considering he created his own entire brand, and that was probably I feel like everyone in the NBA just wore like fucking Converse before that, and I feel like maybe they had some deal with Converse, so right. I'm gonna go with Jordan.
It is indeed Michael Jordan.
Okay, yeah, that makes the most sense. Because I was thinking Kobe just because I feel like Kobe's the type of guy to be like, fuck it, I'm gonna wear them anyway. But
right.
But
No,
it
but
makes,
yeah, that's why I figured you would be able to get. You know,
it makes the most sense.
I'm curious to see if you get this one because
Oh God.
might as well just one more for you
All right.
because I wouldn't know it, but
Oh, great. So that means I definitely will.
no, but you might. Who knows? Let's just see. I might have to throw a hint in here because you're just gonna.
All right.
All right. Sweet Georgia Brown is the official theme song for which team? Now, before you answer, it doesn't necessarily have to be an NBA team.
What?
Well,
I was gonna say
this is as you can see, total basketball trivia. So it.
Oh, it could be like college basketball
It could
as
be
well.
anything. It could be college, yeah. But
Because I was immediately just gonna say the Hawks.
right. I figured you were just gonna name an NBA team, but no, it doesn't even have to just be college basketball. Though, is what I'm saying. It
Oh.
could just be something else.
So how the fuck would I
Well,
put
there's
that
other
together?
things that are about you'll it'll make sense once I tell you the answer if you don't get it. So
What was the name of it again? Sweet
Georgia Brown
Georgia Brown
is the official theme song
theme song.
for which team? Now, mostly NBA teams don't really have
Theme songs, yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
so
that would.
you got to really think about this one. You're probably not gonna get it. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I don't.
But like, I feel like the context clues you might think if you really think
Like
about
theme song, I'm thinking either TV show or game.
Okay,
Probably
that's
not
fair.
game. I feel like games don't have many theme songs
Well,
usually.
it's just for which team, right? So it's not even like
For which team?
team.
Oh,
Yeah, it doesn't have to be NBA or college. It could be any basketball related, sports team just in general. Yeah.
does WNBA have theme songs?
Not that I know of.
Not. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't
That's
know if the NBA is a part of this.
Because I don't know. I don't know a situation where a team would have a theme song. Maybe in like high school basketball, but I don't know how the fuck I would pull a high school basketball team out of my ass.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. I would just name a team and see.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the Hawks because they're
The Hawks.
Georgia.
The Hawks. How about the Harlem Globetrotters for you?
I actually probably could have gotten that one, huh?
That's why I don't know.
Nice. Yeah,
That's why I had to tell you.
They would be the ones to have a theme.
a theme song,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I don't know. There you
Yeah,
go.
I'm a little too young for that, I think.
I've seen them play. I mean,
yeah,
yeah.
but it's for someone who's also not into basketball at all.
No, but like they're not like just basketball. You know, they do.
Well,
fights.
yeah, they're
They're
you
more
know,
catered towards kids.
they're like a
show,
but-
right? You know.
yeah. I don't think I would have gotten that.
But yeah, a little trivia for you guys, and we'll do more of this, like not just basketball, which again, usually it would typically cater towards me, but we'll do other stuff as time goes on with perhaps like some Marvel trivia and just.
I'll give you guys some
for the
some
locals.
cards ASMR.
There we go.
How did that sound? But yeah, that was trivia.
That was trivia,
We'll branch out into some topics, and maybe we'll make this like a weekly thing where
Could
we go back and forth. And you guys can join in on that. Try to think of the answers
That's
before
the
we
thing.
say
You
them.
guys could join in. Like, you could be like, yeah, especially because I'm not getting the answers right away. If you're watching, you could tell, and it gives you time to just get into it. And even if you don't know basketball or whatever we're talking about, it's just some
Yeah, it'd be fun little
fun
thing to try at home.
Exactly.
So
But yeah, that's around the corner for you, and we'll see you on the next one, guys.
later.
Later.